Got big news for you today on The Flash, and I do want to thank everybody for bringing their families to our Back to School Night event last night. It was a big success, virtual, but a big success. Live from our beautiful new media studio, this is Falcon Flash. And good morning, Falcons. You know today is a modified Friday, September 3rd, so we're out of here just as lunch is starting up today after fifth period. Please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance, led today by Sammy.
Please stand and place your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Awesome. Thank you very much. All right. OCTA has a brand new youth ride pass for Orange County youth ages 6 to 18 that allows you to board any bus at any time for free from now until the end of February 2022. This means you can use the bus for school, for work, or just to go somewhere for fun. To get this new pass, stop by ASB and pick up a form. Bring it on back to us next week. Your parents need to sign that. They need to know that you've got a pass to go anywhere you want. Bring this back to us, and we're going to have a table out at lunchtime to give out those passes as you turn your forms in. Some of you already have your forms turned in. You can stop by the main office already and pick up that pass if you need it for this weekend. If you don't need a pass because you have a car and you want to drive to school, you need a parking pass issued by our ASB office. These passes are free, and you can get one by bringing in 3 simple documents that all drivers are required to have. We all know that. A driver's license, proof of insurance, and your car registration. So take all those things over to ASB, and the parking permit is yours. All right, don't forget we have Monday off from school because Monday is Labor Day. But what's Labor Day? What is that? Why are we off school? Let's get to it. In the late 1800s, at the height of the Industrial Revolution in the United States, the average American worked 12-hour days and 7-day weeks in order to eke out a basic living. Despite restrictions in some states, children as young as 5 or 6 toiled in mills, factories, and mines across the country, earning a fraction of adults' wages. People of all ages, particularly the very poor and recent immigrants, often faced extremely unsafe working conditions with insufficient access to fresh air, sanitary facilities, and breaks. As manufacturing increasingly supplanted agriculture as the wellspring of American employment, labor unions, which had first appeared in the late 18th century, grew more prominent and vocal. They began organizing strikes and rallies to protest poor conditions and compel employers to renegotiate hours and pay. Many of these events turned violent during this period, including the infamous Haymarket Riot of 1886, in which several Chicago policemen and workers were killed. Others gave rise to long-standing traditions, such as on September 5th, 1882, 10,000 workers took unpaid time off to march from City Hall to Union Square in New York City, holding the first Labor Day parade in U.S. history. In the wake of this massive unrest and an attempt to repair ties with the American workers, Congress passed the act making Labor Day a legal holiday in the District of Columbia and all the territories and states around the country. And on June 28, 1894, President Grover Cleveland signed it into law. That's Labor Day, and now you know. All right, lastly for me, we are moving to a slightly different schedule when we come back to school on Tuesday next week. Since we aren't able yet to open our indoor dining in the cafeteria and in classrooms, for students, it is more crowded in our lunch areas than usual. We are going to go a 2-lunch schedule to give you more room to social distance and more seating opportunities. We have a new first lunch that starts at 11:50 each day. If you have 3rd or 4th period in buildings 4 or 6, think about it now, 21 or 22. If those are your buildings during 3rd or 4th period, you will have this new earlier lunchtime. For everyone who has 3rd or 4th period in buildings 3, 7, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, or a PE class, during third or fourth period, you will continue on the usual lunch schedule, starting your lunch at 12:40. So some days you may have first lunch, some days you may have second lunch. Think now about your third and fourth period. You don't need to worry about too much because your teachers will let you know when you are going to lunch. So we hope that this will make your lunchtime more enjoyable for the time being. And again, once it is safe to go back inside the cafeteria and classrooms for lunch, we will return to our unified lunch on our campus. All right, Ms. Gibbs is here. She's got a special program for you. Ms. Gibbs, take it away.
Thank you, Mr. Rosema. Calling all youth motivated to improve their leadership skills and become empowered to make a change in their communities. Lou Correa is the congressman for the 46th district and a longtime resident of Santa Ana. He is sponsoring a program known as the Young Congressional Leaders Program, in which students have access to unique opportunities to engage with local government, learn about community issues, network, and develop leadership skills while learning about financial literacy, higher education, mental health, how the government works, entrepreneurship, and more. The informational flyer and links to the application are posted in my Google Classrooms for the Higher Ed Center and has been emailed to your history teachers. It is open to all 9th through 12th grade students. Apply now to reserve your spot. The program begins September 25th. And now, on to Alan.
Calling all brilliant Falcons. After school today, we will have info for 2 academic-themed clubs, Academic, the Decathlon, and Quiz Bowl. If you love learning new things and you're looking for a fun way to add some extracurricular activities to your college apps, stop by Mr. Lutag's class in room 208 to learn more about Academic, the Decathlon, and Quiz Bowl today after school. Congratulations to the girls volleyball team for their victory last night over Santa Ana High. The varsity team started the evening with the thrilling come-from-behind 5-set win, and the Frostoff and JV teams followed up with the simultaneous victories of their own. It was a rare clean sweep of the Saints. Great job, ladies. And come out and support our volleyball team today as they host Godinez in our gym. The game has a special start time of 1:45, so stick around for lunch and then head to the gym to cheer on our girls. And tonight, our varsity football team goes up against Santiago High on the Garden Grove High School campus tonight at 7 p.m. This is their last game on the road before our opening home game next Friday against Godinez. Go Falcons!
Let's go Falcons!
And now on to Falcon Stories with Marisol.
Good morning, everyone. It's Marisol. Today, we want to highlight our dance team who showed their spirit last week at valley.hs.dance. We also want to shout out our cross country team at Falcon XCTF. Feel free to send us your photos and videos at valley.hs.newmedia. Now, on to today's birthdays with Alan.
Today, it is all about our seniors as we celebrate those born on September 3rd. Happy birthday to Melanie, Rosa, Maria, Emily, and Moises. For tomorrow, we have 2 more seniors, Blanca and Angel, and 2 freshmen, Zelema and Destiny. Wish them all a special birthday. And that's it for today's Falcon Flash. And remember, Falcon Fever!
Catch it!